Hi there! Let's make a skirt out of my jeans. Because I gained some weight, these jeans are small for me now. So first I need to rip the seam between my legs. So I need to do it carefully and slowly to avoid making holes in the fabric. By the way, I saw this cool remodeling idea from one song blogger and I wanted to make such a skirt for myself. And after ripping, I got this detail. It looks kind of weird, right? Okay, this is my first try on a skirt and I kind of have a ponytail. So I still want to make a skirt shorter and also I need to buy a new mirror. Yeah, now is better. I removed all unnecessary threads and next I need to cut the excess fabric at the bottom of my skirt. You know, recently I made a research and found out that this type of skirt is really popular now. And for example, I can go to the manga shop and buy this skirt, but I need to pay for it like $60, so it's kind of expensive. And it's very nice. If I'll do this skirt, I can save at least $60. I removed the necessary thread one more time, and after doing that, I need to pin the fabrics together. And next, I need to make a new line because this will be my back seam. Next, I make a hand stitching because I need to make the second try on my skirt, just to check how it fits. Oh, nice! I like how it looks, especially I like the way the skirt looks in the back. What do you think? Now I need to make 2 straight stitches in the front of my skirt. I make stitches along the dark blue lines. They were seams that I had ripped. You know, I can already foresee how cool this skirt is gonna look, but let's see. Next, I sew a straight stitch on the back of my skirt. Next, I cut my ponytail. Bye-bye, ponytail. And you know, at first I didn't want to zigzag this seam allowance, but then I noticed that the fabric edges were fraying. So to avoid this fraying, I decided to zigzag these seam allowances, but to make it separately. To be honest, now I don't have a single skirt in my closet and it's really bad for me, but I am going to fix that. And I did it, you see? I made 2 straight stitches along these dark blue lines. As for the bottom of the skirt, I want this bottom to look sloppy, yeah, because I like how it looks. And to do that, I pull the white threads out, but I don't tear them off. So you see, it's like these white threads are hanging. I corrected this white line a little because the fabric didn't fit over my butt. I zigzagged these seam allowances separately, you see. Of course, I could do that using an overlock machine like this, but I unfortunately don't have it now. Hello. So I had already removed the belt that was on the jeans. It was small for me and I decided to make a skirt without a belt. In terms of sewing, that's probably wrong, but that's the way I wanted it. I just sewed 2 straight stitches around the top of the skirt to secure the edges. I also realized that one zipper is not like the most reliable closure and that this way I could kind of lose the skirt. So I decided to add this metal button I just sew it to the skirt. You know, when I was sewing this button, it flew off maybe 2 or 3 times. So yeah, it was kind of funny. I'm actually really glad that these things happen to me. Yeah, especially when I feel tired. These things like make me laugh. So yeah. By the way, tell me, does something like this happen to you? I did it, and I won't lose my skirt.